where I need to be. I need to be back here, like in an angle. Okay.
Can you hear me? Come a little closer because my speaker is a little weird. Alright, you guys, thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to be doing a movie review over Johnny Got His Gun. Johnny Got His Gun came out in 1971. It was a novel that was originally written in 1938 by Dalton Trumbo. It follows the journey of Joe Bonham. It's very anti-war, so Joe Bonham volunteers for the service. He goes off. He is injured very badly in an accident with a landmine. He has all of his limbs, his arms and legs and his face blown off, yet somehow manages to survive. It is very horrific, which brings us to why the movie is so anti-war, because it doesn't glorify war at all throughout the movie. It depicts clearly Joe's struggles that he goes through as he comes to the realization that he doesn't have any arms, and he doesn't have any legs, and he doesn't have a voice. And so it follows that. It doesn't glamorize war, and as we go through it, follows his journey through his struggles and not being able to communicate, which we are communicators, and taking that away from us, and he follows him through realizing that he can use Morse code to communicate. But as he flails around to use Morse code to try and communicate with these people, they think he's having seizures. So they continue to heavily sedate him to reduce those. It was very emotional to watch. Just being someone myself who doesn't believe in war, I feel that there are always better avenues to address problems before going straight to war, to see what the flip side of that can be. You know, for our men and women who do volunteer for service, the things that they struggle with and the things that have happened to them. It still is very relevant, even though it is a very old movie. It was classically done. I still enjoyed watching it. It was an hour and 45 minutes long, which is a little lengthy in comparison to newer movies. But it wasn't a bad movie. I did greatly enjoy it. I would recommend it to those who are interested in anti-war efforts, or also those who are metal fans. Johnny Got His Gun, the copyright rights are actually owned by Metallica, and the music video one, and the footage from that video is scenes from Johnny Got His Gun. Metallica discovered that purchasing the rights outright and just purchasing the movie was actually cheaper than paying for the slices that they wanted. So it is still relevant today for both of those aspects, as well as there were some downsides though. Being an older movie, the audio wasn't that great, because I'm sure it's been remastered several times throughout the years. So the audio itself wasn't superb, but the way that they did the video editing was nice. So as you follow Joe's journey throughout his realization of pain and torment, he has flashbacks and memories and dreams from being sedated so often. So his flashbacks are all in color, very vivid color. Some of his flashbacks, he has talks with Jesus, who is, I will say, a douchebag. Throughout the scenes is just how he's portrayed. It was very interesting to see, though, as Joe struggles with his injuries and he struggles with his faith, how those memories are portrayed in very vivid colors. Whereas things that are happening now in the actual are all black and white. So you're switching back and forth to this, and as well, you don't hear Joe talk throughout it as his actual current self. He actually is overlaying and talking over and voicing over throughout the movie. So it's all from his perspective, which was very interesting. So overall, I would recommend, if you haven't seen it, I did find a free download through YouTube and was able to watch the whole thing. So if it is something that you're interested in, it is available out there publicly, and you may check it out. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.